On another episode of Property Doctor, the show that brings to property owners and users the easiest remedies as to how you own a home or a house, make your homes look beautiful all by yourself, make money, and even make more money. On this episode, we'll be reviewing our top 12 videos in the year 2020. You know, 2020 had a lot of interesting things and so many problems that we faced as a people, as a nation, even globally. In the year 2020, we had different topics where we did different videos on each of them to help us enlighten property owners and users. And some of our feedback from our fans have been very positive, and we appreciate that. Now let's go on to our top 12 videos, and let's do it from the countdown of top 12. First on my list is managing debts. This topic is very vital to me because I have come across young people who are in debt and do not have any idea of how to clear the debts, and this has further led them to bigger debts and even discourage them about life. In this video, I gave tips on how to manage your debts, pay them all, and also save some more money for yourself and raise capital. Let's watch some clips from this particular episode.
For you, ways investment can be made in property or real estate are like maybe buying a property or becoming the landlord of a rental property. That is, you buy a property and rent it out. Then you can buy undervalued real estate, you fix it and you sell to earn some money. Some people call it flipping. Maybe you buy and you just sell. Then becoming an investor in real estate. Maybe you see a company that is developing and you don't have so much money to buy your own real estate. You can team up with people and buy a property, you sell, and maybe share your profit. You can rent out a room through the Airbnb method with agreements. Depending on your agreement with your landlord or landlady or your estate agent, you can rent out a room through the Airbnb method. You can also buy into a new estate that is just growing. It's usually better to buy into a new estate which you can trust. You can buy when they are just starting. Usually the price at that time is very cheap, and they call it maybe early birds. Some call it early birds. And at that time you buy, you can sell off maybe later.
Welcome back. This is January. If you're in debt or you know someone that is in debt, can you tell them to visit our YouTube channel to watch this particular episode? I'm sure they will learn something from this video. Number 2 on our list is generating income. As a follow-up on managing debt, this video was meant to teach our viewers how to generate income. Remember, Property Doctor is here to teach you or to help you make and save money. So the video will help you in making money and how to manage the money so that it will remain or you will retain money. Let's take a look at this video, generating income.
But you know what? Most people who succeeded had to be focused and disciplined themselves in order to achieve their goals. So the first thing you have to do is set a goal. Break the big goal to smaller goals so that you can achieve them easily. Then you can score yourself as you progress. Stay focused, be disciplined, and deny yourself some luxury just for a little time. Working from home might become the new norm, and having access to network will be the business most people will go into now. The world is in a new phase, and a lot of people might lose their jobs. But what did you achieve staying at home now, apart from keeping you and your families safe? In Nigeria, I recommend that people stay at home. But for those who can sell household needs like food, toiletries, can get a delivery man to deliver the items, they can meet a need now and also get some income. You can sell sanitizers, face masks, and all you need for safety.
Welcome back. So number 3 on my list is acquiring a market space. Just a small secret. This is one of the ways of generating income. Rendering a service is one of the ways of generating income. So owning a market space as well can help you render services that will help you make money and save money. That is, you can rent out your shop space, or you can even use it so that you don't pay rent anymore. Also, you can own a market space and rent it out, make money. Simple and short. As a matter of fact, renting a shop space gives you more money and faster returns than owning a residential apartment and renting it out, because it's easier for those who own a shop space to pay their rent than those who own a rented apartment to pay their rent. That is my own opinion and from my own survey. There are different types of market spaces, and you can acquire anyone. Let's take a look at the video on acquiring a shop space from a marketplace. Let's talk about acquiring properties generally. First of all, my advice is pay all personal debts before embarking on any purchase of property. You know, it doesn't really sound very well that you're going into a big investment, because purchasing or acquiring property is a big investment. So you are owing somebody and you have not paid both the bank or the person you are owing, and you're going into a big investment. Try and pay all personal debts before embarking on any purchase of properties. Number 2, save. No matter how small or how big you earn, on a monthly basis, keep aside a percentage. It is good to keep aside a percent. Some people say, the money is not even enough, so what am I going to save? But what if the money didn't even come in? Try to save a percentage. Number 4 on my list is treating rising dam. Many of our homes have the problems of rising dams, and this is making the house weak or the walls weak. It can even spoil your paint, your tiles, your wallpaper, and so many other decorative items you have put on the wall. This can lead to further wreckage of the house. In this episode, we showed how you can treat rising dam by yourself and manage the problem so that it doesn't get bad, or even stop the problem completely. Let's watch a clip from this particular video. Seeing rising dam on the wall. I'm sure you're surprised why you're seeing a block here, but I need to explain to you why this block is here. Now, where do you see rising dam? You see rising dam on the floors in buildings and on the walls. That's why I actually brought this block here so that I can explain it to you. Now, this is a 9 inches hollow block, which is a 225 by 450 mm kind of block. It is a hollow block. We also have another type of block, which is the solid block. There's no hollow in it. You can see this here. We also have brick. This is a brick kind of wall, and it's this is a brick, and it has hollow in it. So this kind of materials or blocks are used to erect walls. Sometimes you have steel walls, you have concrete walls, and so on. But when a building is, when you start your foundation and you use your blocks to start the foundation, you have to put the dam-proof course, which is the DPC. You put the dam-proof course on the block. Welcome back. Still on the top 12 videos for 2020 on Property Doctor. Number 5 on my list is how to prevent fire. Fire is something we don't all pray for because of the havoc it can cause to both lives and properties. In 2020, we had a series of fire outbreaks, and this led to loss of lives and properties, both in the marketplaces, at homes, and even in some other buildings. We talked about how to prevent fire and some of the things that you need to put in place to either prevent fire or to fight the fire when it occurs. Here are some clips from this episode of preventing fire in our buildings. Can you demonstrate how to use, maybe in case there's a fire outbreak now,
Yes.
how do we use this
Okay.
carbon dioxide, this fire extinguisher,
Yes.
just in case there's a problem like that?
Yes. If there's an outbreak of fire, the first thing you will do, you don't need to panic. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
The fire at the initial stage, you will use this. The first thing you do, you pull out this pin.
Which pin?
We have what we call
there
pass.
is a pin there.
Yes, we have what we call pass. That
Okay.
is P-A-S-S.
P-A-S-S. It's called pass.
Pass.
Okay.
Then this P stands for pull.
Okay, pull.
Pull.
So that means we pull this
You
pin.
pull this pin.
All right.
Then the A is M. Once you pull, you M.
Okay.
Then the first S is squeeze. The last one is sweep.
Okay, so
Yes.
P-A-S-S.
S.
The first one is pull.
Pull.
The A stands for aim. Then the other
That
one
one
is
stands for squeeze.
squeeze.
The
That's
last
squeeze
one.
this.
Squeeze this one.
Now, then the other one is what?
How to sweep.
So sweep it on the fire.
On the fire.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And don't stand against.
Okay, we sweep it on the base
of the fire. The base
so that
of
you
the
can
fire.
separate it from the source of the fire.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that is
okay.
it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Can we demonstrate? Is it possible for us to demonstrate
We
using
can do
this?
it. So as we earlier said, this is we have oxygen, we have heat
oxygen
and fuel.
in the air, and
That's
there's
what makes up
fuel,
this fire.
and there's wood. So the fire cycle, the fire triangle is complete. So you can see that there is fire burning there,
Yes.
and we're trying to put off this fire as it is. So we're going to practice the PASS method, which he has just told us about.
I remove my pin.
Yes.
I squeeze. Then I squeeze.
So you can see and properties for the victims. Hence, we treated various causes of building collapse and how they can be avoided. Here are clips from that video.
I think we have no government. If we have government, let me tell you something. I've traveled outside where the building, the harboring of people, you just build house and give to people. If the maintenance, okay, let me tell you, look at our drainage. Blocked. You will now come and see this same block. You look at the people living around that place and persecute them. That's how we get sanity.
Oh, you mean?
I'm coming.
Okay.
If you hand over to government to maintain, they budget the money and share it. They will not do anything. We have no government, as far as I'm concerned. If you call me to kill me, I will still say it. If you say they should budget the money, they will share it.
Okay, nobody is going to kill you. We just want to have your own opinion about the maintenance of buildings and to prevent collapse, because we have been seeing that sometimes buildings collapse and even children, women, people generally are trapped in those buildings. So we are trying to stop the collapse of buildings. So we want to find out, do you think government should have a relocation plan for the occupants of the building so that they can maintain the buildings properly to prevent collapse of the building and to make sure the building lasts longer like you have outside the country?
Madam, I laughed. If you hand it over the government, they will budget the money and use it to rig election. Okay. They will not use the money. It's supposed to be the government to maintain it. And when they see that they are not maintaining the place, the people living around that place will be persecuted. We need a neat environment. But let me tell you, not that I don't understand your question.
Okay.
What my fear and the fear of Nigeria will be, if you give it to them, would they do that? Even their own buildings they've started collapse. They can wait. You can see the relationship. They can bring the people, the professional people that handle it. They will go and bring their girlfriends and their daughters and their people that are singing and say they are engineers.
Okay, so
They may be journalists. He will be an engineer. So if you are saying a government, it's a fake government. The fake government, if you hand it over to government, there will be no result.
okay, so what you're saying is that we should have professionals to take care of the buildings and not just contractors or just people that are not professionals to take care of the buildings.
If the government will do the right thing, the thing is to hand it over to government.
Okay.
To bring the right people that will maintain it.
Okay, so let's try the government. Let's see if they will do it. Now let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll review the remaining 6 videos from our top 12 videos in 2020. But before we go, Property Doctor has some products that will be very helpful to us staying healthy and to even maintain our buildings and to keep them looking good all the time. We have Property Doctor soap, we have hand wash, we have air freshener, we have Property Doctor paint, we have tile care, we have glass cleaner, and so many other products that will be very helpful to you. So contact Property Doctor so that you can get one of these products, and I'm sure you will not regret it. You're welcome back. If you're joining us for the first time, you're watching Property Doctor. And on this episode, I'm reviewing our top 12 videos for 2020. Now we're on number 7. I have this one that says, is 5G safe for our buildings? If you can recall, during the pandemic, it was alleged that 5G had been installed in the country, and speculations are that it is very bad for the health and all of that. When we did our research, we found out some things that we revealed in this particular episode to know and to find out if it is good or not. Watch this episode and know if 5G is good for us. But just for a teaser, let's watch some clips from this particular video or this particular episode.
Is 5G the Antichrist, or does it cause coronavirus? You have probably heard so many scary things about 5G. Now let's get the facts. There was 1G, which is the old analog system. You remember the phone we used to dial like that? You had the 2G, which is digital, but it was slow and of course faster than the 1G. We also had 3G, which is faster than the 2G, and we had the 3G HSPA, which is also very fast. HSPA means high speed packet access. We also had 4G and 4G LTE. 4G LTE is very, very fast. LTE means long-term evolution. And now here comes the 5G, the controversial 5G.
Yeah, so we're on number 8. And on number 8, we have smart homes. Does smart home make you lazy? This is one of the issues we discussed on this episode. There are smart homes in Nigeria now, and there are people developing smart homes in different estates right now in Nigeria. These homes have been fully equipped to make life easier for the occupants and make life better for the occupants of the home. Here are clips from the episode of smart homes. A smart home is an automated house with systems controlling lighting, climate, temperature, entertainment systems, and other appliances. It may also include home security such as access, control, and even alarm systems. Smart home technology users can control and monitor their connected home devices from some home appliances on their smartphones or other network devices. Users can remotely control connected home systems whether they are home or away. It could be lights, audio speakers, TV, security, even camera locks and other appliances can be controlled from their smartphone even when they are not at home. The automation a smart home has allows high-tech functionality and luxury that wasn't available in the past. With the expansion technology, we can now enjoy far easier lives. To effectively install a smart home in Nigeria, we need constant power supply, internet connectivity, we need smart home applications which you can get through Google, Amazon, Apple, and so on. You also need a good wireless router, ideally one that can reach all corners of your home. A router to connect appliances together easily. So number 9 on our list is interior design on walls. Walls in our home makes our home look beautiful, not just for partitioning, but make them look beautiful. On this episode, we discuss the various ways at which we can beautify our walls in our homes or buildings. Property Doctor Paints can give you that beautifying look that you want for your walls, and it has antivirus or antifungi, and it does not stick. It doesn't make the wall look sticky, or you have that feel of carbonate on your body. So use Property Doctor Paint for your buildings, and I'm sure you'll enjoy. But here are some clips from this particular video on interior design on walls. Natural stone in the living room creates a natural center and a backdrop for the furniture. Smooth wall stones made from granite or marble will give a sleek and sophisticated look. No matter your style, there are a few tricks that can be used to add color to the walls of your home. If you don't want to use paint, wallpapers, or stones, you can use an artwork. You can change the look and effect of your wall by adding lights to the walls, using different shapes and even color of light. This gives a beautiful ambience or a beautiful appeal to the wall. Now, when you don't want to use lights, you can also go for maybe a large scale art. An oversized painting or photograph will command attention and set the tone in a small space to make it look beautiful. Try a black and white photo on a small space and add color with vibrant, abstract piece. You can also create a gallery wall. By this, I mean you can opt for a simple cohesive frames or bring in an array of ornate variation to mix things up. You understand? Nothing adds personality and color quite like a gallery wall. Number 10 on our list is safety tips on how to protect your homes. On this episode, we discussed various ways at which you can protect our home during the festive period and even normal periods. Burglars and hoodlums can cause harm and damage to our homes while we are away. So we share tips on how to keep your home safe every time of the year. So you can watch the video. Safety. The word safety refers to your freedom from danger, injury, damage, and to your personal security. Think of it as a procedure to keep you from harm, general harm. You know, now we have different kinds of harm. We have kidnapping, we have robbery, we have injury to the body, to our children, to our family members, to our buildings generally. Safety means keeping yourself and others free from harm or danger. It means taking care not to fall or bump or run into things. It also means to avoid accidents by being careful with what you are doing. So how do you ensure safety? You know, you can ensure safety in different ways, but I'll be giving you tips on the best way to ensure our safety as you celebrate this very important season, the Christmas, the New Year, the end of year season, and the New Year 2021. So number 11 on our list is how to manage waste in our homes. Waste are harmful to our health and building, so why have them around? In this episode, we shared ways on how we can manage waste and keep our environment clean and healthy. Let's watch some clips from this video. Healthy life and safe environment are a result of responsible management of waste, which is an essential aspect of sustainable building. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Property Doctor, the show that brings to property owners and property users the easiest remedies as to how you own a house, maintain your home, make your homes look beautiful all by yourself. Thank you for being with us today. We are happy to present this topic, which is about waste disposal in our buildings. You know, we have a lot of waste, different kinds of waste from different areas. You have waste from construction sites, from the markets, from the hospitals, from schools, different kinds of waste. But we are talking particularly about waste disposal in our building today. But first, what is waste? Waste are unwanted and unusable materials, and it could be any substance that can be discarded after its primary use, or is worthless or defective or of no use to that person. Sometimes you might see finally on our list is overcrowding. Overcrowding in this current time is actually a taboo, if I can call it that way. Because with the outbreak of COVID-19 and other diseases, this can lead to a large number of people getting infected with the virus or various viruses. Also, your buildings cannot be safe because when it is overcrowded, there will be high usage of utilities in the buildings, hence things like sockaway can overflow, use of more energy like electricity bill or gas, and so many other things. Let's watch some clips from this video to have an idea of what we mean by overcrowding in the home. Let us look at the effects of overcrowding in our homes. For residential buildings, when it is being built or when it has been built or during the design stage, there are certain amounts of building material that will be used, and when there's overcrowding in that building, it may affect the structure. These materials can easily be worn out and thereby causing a collapse of the building. Let me not talk too much about the design of the building, but you know, when a building is meant for residential purposes and you've now changed it to maybe like a bar or maybe a clubhouse or even a church or a mosque, that building is already overcrowded and the building was not designed for that. It can affect it. Also, overcrowding can lead to the excessive use of utilities. For example, if the building is like a two-bedroom apartment or a two-bedroom flat, as it's being called here in Nigeria, it is built to carry maybe 2 to 3 people in that particular apartment, or a family of just 2 to 3 or 5, or as you can plan it. But it ends up being crowded with maybe 10 people or more. There will be so much need of water and the use of essential facilities in the house. And also the soakaway pits will get full quickly. That is when you're not using the central sewer system. Another factor is the transmission of diseases with the epidemic potential, such as tuberculosis, cholera, typhus, scabies, and so many diseases can be transmissible within the building or within the people staying in the building. Thank you for joining us on today's episode. Can you let us know which episode you have found to be most exciting and educating to you from Property Doctor? You can leave a comment on the comment section below. For those of you in Property Doctor group, let us know your best 10 videos and tell us why you believe those videos are exciting or educating. And we have a gift from Property Doctor for the first 20 people that will give us their best 10 videos. And if you connect with us on our Facebook group, you'll find out the gifts that will be listed out for those who will respond to giving us their best 10 videos. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so on the link below. Also, you can follow us on Facebook at Property Doctor NG, where you can also join the Property Doctor group. You can also follow us on Instagram at Property Doctor NG and on Twitter at Property Doc NG. Make sure you join us on our next week episode on Tuesday for another exciting episode, and we'll be having guests in the house, and some of our fans will be giving you their own exciting videos as well during the week. Have a beautiful week ahead, and God bless your 2021. Bye.